Robert from Savannah, Georgia asks, Hey Hobart, I've been hearing more about sequence of return risk. What exactly is it, and how do I protect myself from it? All right, Robert, I got to tell you, I love this question. And quite frankly, timing is perfect because sequence of return risk, it's really sneaky. It's not about how much your investments earn on average. It's actually about the order of the good years and the bad years once you start drawing income. So, a little bit different way to look at it. Let me show you what I mean with numbers. Now, let's say that you retire with $1 million and you start withdrawing $50,000 per year, adjusted for inflation, and your investment average, well, let's say 7% annually. Now, sounds pretty solid, right? But I'm going to throw in a twist. In scenario A, you get 3 bad years right out of the gate. So we're going to say negative 15%, negative 10%, and negative 5%. So first 3 years, bad as you're taking money out. But after that, the market recovers with 7 to 10% returns for the next 25 years. Now, scenario B, we're going to do the same exact returns, but we're going to flip them. We're going to put them in reverse so those bad returns actually happen at the end instead of the beginning. So you start with strong returns early, and the bad years, well, they just come at the end. Now, the interesting thing is that gives you the same exact average return over that period of time. You're spending the same, all of that's the same. The only difference is when the returns hit you. In scenario A, when you get that rough start, unfortunately, you run out of money after about 24 years. But in scenario B, with that strong start, you actually finish with over $1.5 million left over that same period of time. So, same retiree, same spending, same market, same everything, same average rate of return. The only difference in this case is when the market took the hit, the sequence of return. And this is why two retirees can start in the same exact financial position, but have wildly different outcomes. It's only based upon market timing. So, a couple of ideas as to how to protect yourself. One is to use what's called the bucket strategy. The basis of this is you set aside 2 to 3 years worth of living expenses in cash or short-term bonds to live off of. And that way, if the market drops, you're not forced to sell investments at a loss. Those other investments are in other buckets that are subject to fluctuations, but that 2 to 3 year bucket, not a worry. Another smart move is considering what are called flexible withdrawals. That means maybe you dial back spending a bit in bad market years, and you also take a little more when things are up. I will tell you, that does cause your lifestyle to change a little bit through the year. So maybe something to consider. Now, also, and this one's a big one, think about delaying your Social Security. Now, if you can wait until age 70, you're going to get up to 77% more in monthly income. And that's compared to claiming at age 62. So that creates a bigger inflation protected safety net for life. And now perhaps you might be in a lower tax bracket early in retirement. Maybe you retired early and you just have low income. This is where I want you thinking about Roth conversions because they can help smooth out future taxes and give you more withdrawal flexibility. Because when the market drops, you want options that don't involve selling your best assets at the worst time. All right, bottom line in all of this, you do not need to predict the market. It doesn't have to happen. Good times are going to happen, bad times are going to happen. You have got to have a plan that is built that can survive the unpredictable because that's what the market is. Now, maybe you're thinking about how you'd handle a down market in early retirement. I'd love if you dropped a comment or share this with someone nearing their retirement window. I think this is a conversation that could save years of stress and also do a better job of ensuring a better retirement plan for so many folks. The thing is, the market, it does not care when you retire, but you need to. Your plan has to. My takeaway in all of this, when it comes to retirement, when you get your returns to really matter, and when you get what you really want, you got to plan accordingly, and you got to make sure that your plan and the market work together for success in retirement. I'm Chris Hobart. Talk with you soon.